Hey, what's up, you guys? Jerfy here, and we're redoing our Gamebattles classes. This particular Gamebattles class is only for the default setup. It's not for MLG variant. I'll have another one on MLG variant soon, but let's get into it. So career class, I got my 6 classes. I'm guessing the majority of you guys will only have 5, but I could be wrong. And these are just my personal preference. I'll go over all of them. And remember, in the default, um, what there's usually settings if equipment is on, secondary launches are on, kill streaks are on, and flak jacket is on. And for the most part, the only 2 options you're going to that are going to be on are going to be like is flak jacket on or off. That's basically the only thing that's going to change in these classes. Alright. And you might want to put on hardline if it's like kill streaks enabled, but the chances of that happening are pretty slim. And radar on, you want to put on tactile mouse pro for sure. Anyway, so these are my 6 classes. The first one, we got double tap, and the names don't mean anything. I just put them there for fun. Okay, so AK-74U with rapid fire. Remember, rapid fire is banned in emoji variant, so don't use this class for emoji variant. Alright, so AK-74U, obviously it's the best submachine gun in the game, so it's really good for rushing tactics and objective, and it's a pretty good class overall. As you'll notice in, I believe, the majority of these classes, I have lightweight, sleight hand pro, and ninja pro, because those 3 perks are basically what you need. Lightweight, well, your flak jacket's usually not allowed, and all the other perks don't really matter. I'm sorry about my MSN there. So lightweight is your best choice. Now sleight of hand pro, obviously when you have sleight of hand pro, reloads faster, so that's obviously good, and you also aim down sights faster. Now if you look at the other perks, hardened, if you get pro it's pretty good, but in my opinion, aiming down the sights faster is good. Switching weapons, throwing equipment faster, and sword useful, but in my opinion, sleight hand still better. Steady aim, now this is the only exception in my head. And Warlord Pro, actually, there's a little bit exception. I'll talk about steady aim later, but sleight hand pro, you know that, and Warlord Pro, just 2 extra lethal and tactical annual grenades, and you also get 2 attachments. Alright, so, and Ninja Pro, obviously, no matter what, use Ninja Pro unless Raider's on, then you can use Tac Mask Pro. My personal preference for pistols is usually the M1911, and that's just because it doesn't have that much recoil like the Python, but the only reason why I have Python is because AK-74U is usually a close class, and if I need a switch, I want something that can kill really fast. And sometimes some concussions, my opinion, my personal preference. If you guys want to try something else, go ahead. Alright, in the next class, FAMAS, we got a red dot sight on, and this is probably one of my, well, definitely my favorite class. I love it, except I like having flak jacket on. And for this class, if flak jacket's on, this is the one I'd put flak jacket on. And red dot sight, it's really useful, but if you guys feel like you don't need the extra optics, go ahead, use go and use dual mags or extended mags or something else, like whatever you prefer. But obviously don't use grenade launcher or flamethrower because they're banned. And again, everything else is preference, well, except for lightweight, sleight hand, and ninja pro. Alright, moving on to the commando. Now commando, it's not the best gun, but in some positions it can help, especially if on a long range map where you still might need some firepower, and FAMAS won't work for you. I find this gun is pretty good for long range. It doesn't have that much recoil, and it will definitely help you at medium range too. And you might be a little outgunned in close range, because with people with FAMAS and AK-74U, they'll take you out, but make sure you have good cover, and this gun will really help you. Again, same perks, and this I would keep on lightweight even if flak jacket was on. Alright, now this next class is kind of weird. Like, you don't really see silencers that much in Gamebattles, and I'm only using the silencer on the Galil because it reduces the recoil on the Galil, and Galil is a pretty powerful gun, and this class would be good for search, but I wouldn't pick it as a first choice because the silencer does reduce the range in this game and for the assault rifles, so it'll kind of put you at a disadvantage. But if you pick up good points with this gun, it will really help you. And same thing with perks and all. Alright, now moving on to the G11. Now this is a key class in my opinion. It's great for holding down long range points. It's probably one of the best guns for game battles. You guys probably all know what this gun's about. It's a 3-burst fire weapon, and again, same pistol, same Semtex, same concussion grenade. So again, for this class, if Flak Jacket was on, we would play Flak Jacket. Now, you know, steady aim. Why am I using steady aim when in all those other classes I'm using sleight of hand? Well, the G11 basically has a lot of ammo in its clip, so there's no need to really be reloading that much. But steady aim, if you if someone's close to you and you start shooting from the hip with the G11, you're probably going to get the kill even against a submachine gun, because the G11 fires amazingly quick. You only need the 3 bullets to hit from close, and the spread of the hip fire from a G11 is exactly the same as a submachine gun. So with steady aim, it's even better. And again, Ninja Pro, footsteps. People who have headsets will be able to hear you if you don't have that Ninja Pro on. And now this last class, again, it's another weird class, but it's just kind of like a preference for me. AK-74U with dual mags. I have dual mags on because I don't have sleight of hand pro there. Again, same pistol, same Semtex, concussion. And obviously equipment's banned, so don't use the motion sensors that I have on every class. Like, don't use them. You can have them in your class, but don't actually put them down. The reason why I have Scavenger, Warlord, Ninja Pro. Now, this is probably the weirdest class I've ever had, but say you have it's like a map like jungle. People love spamming grenades at B, like where search and destroy B is. So if you can throw like 2 and then say you kill someone, pick up another one. If there's no flak jacket, I'm sure you can kill 1 to 2 people at least, which will really help your team in my opinion. And Scavenger, it just helps you pick up more grenades, and I believe concussion grenades. I could be wrong on that, but yeah. So this was the game battle classes for default game type. I'll do an MLG variant one soon. Hope you guys enjoyed.